Hey guys, this is going to be a quick long-term use review of my Leatherman Squirt PS4. So this is like a very mini multi-tool. I'll just roll in a couple of size comparisons to some normal multi-tools. This is a Leatherman Surge. This is a Leatherman Skeletal. So as you can see, it is very light and small and much different on scale-wise to the others. This is next to a close competitor of it, probably the other mini multi-tool to consider, the Gerber Dime. The Gerber Dime is, I do really like the Dime. It's got a good bottle opener, it's got some okay pliers, it's got an okay little package opener there, but having used them both for years now, this one lives at work, this one lives at home. This one's feeling crummier and crummier, and this one's sort of staying the same or even getting more and more appreciated. I struggled with this because, so with these mini multi-tools, I'm always hearing these stories about how they're really saving everyone's day and stuff, and I'd carry them on my keys or in my pocket, and I just wouldn't use it, and I'd be like, what am I carrying this for? It's kind of annoying banging around on my keys. It's, it's not huge, but on a key ring, that's a little bit of extra weight on there kind of thing. So I wasn't really using it, and so I'd take it off, and then I'd get into a situation where I would have loved to have had this little pair of pliers, because the pair of pliers are great for touching things you don't want to use your fingertips for. So, like, the ideal thing that I've grown to use this for, I don't really EDC it anymore. I just keep it in my little kit that I use when I take Ada for a walk. And Ada has this thing with her paws where she's either got very soft paws or she's very sensitive to having prickles in her paws, and she starts hobbling around and she looks like the bloody gammiest dog ever, and people driving past think, hey, that guy's dog must have like 2 wooden legs because she's hobbling. And so all she's got is some thorns in her paw. So these are really good. She rolls over and she knows what it's for now. She knows that I'm going to pull the thorns out of her paws with it. Because the thorns, you can pull out the main part with your fingers, but they always leave one of those little hair-like splinters in there, and that's what she hates. So this gets those little barbs out. They're good little pliers. They come to complete closure, so you can pull hairs out, pull really skinny things out with them. So that's what I've been using these pliers for mainly. That's how they roll. So the pliers are great. You can twist and turn things, and you can cut light wires and paper clips and stuff with the wire cutters, but frankly that's not what I've been using it for. I use it for that. The other thing that I do use a little bit is, because it is just kind of in a central-ish location in my house, that little basket next to my telephone. I don't know if you do the same thing. I'll use this file from time to time when there's like a little bit of something that needs, that's got a bit of a seam on it, that's usually bugging the kids. So there were some headphones we've got for the kids. The covering wasn't completely perfect. They're a bit kind of cheapo. So I just used the file to buff the plastic seam down that the cover was kind of often riding off of, and that made it better and reduced complaints. So it's good for that. The file probably gets the next most amount of use, and then the only other thing I really use on it is the small Phillips. This is a great little Phillips for getting into toy compartment batteries, so battery toy compartments, because every battery compartment now is sealed with a screw, so it really is keeping these little multi-tools in business in the Cedric Ada house at the very least. So there is that as well. So I've used that a whole lot. Overall, the tool has worn really well. As I was saying, the Gerber just seems to get rattlier and tinnier every time I take it out, and I do use this a fair bit. As you can see, it's been pretty well loved, but it's certainly not holding its integrity as much. And a lot of these tools still are really, like this package opener here, God, I hate every time I have to get it out. It's like the pull point is too close to the pivot. So you know that feeling when your nail starts to lift? I just don't even want to do it right now, because it's, and this is the thing, this tool's been here for like a year. This tool's been with me for about 3 or 4 years now, and it's still not that much better. You can try and loosen this up, but I've seen people completely muck up their Gerber dimes by mucking with the pivots, so there you go. This is probably the only tool on this that's really like quite a good idea. The rest is just kind of your same half-assed kind of knives and scissors and stuff like that. So this, the bottle opener and the pliers on the dime, not too bad, either of them. But on the Leatherman, the pliers are actually really good. They feel a lot more substantial. The knife's probably not as good, but then your little driver is fine. It's a bit sharper than the Gerbers, which is kind of just a bit poorly machined. I'll just grab it out. Where is it? This one here. Oh, and also, again, a bit of a nail buster. This one here, I've actually started to deform a little bit, I think. Like it's getting that whole, it's got some dents in the side. But obviously soft as steel. They've tried to say it's a file as well, but you would never be able to file anything with that. It's just a garbage file. So yeah, overall, I would have used to say maybe this and this were even, but time has definitely proved this one to be the superior tool, which is probably no surprise really, because it's about twice the price, made in America, all that sort of good stuff. So there you go, and it's obviously got the 25-year warranty, which is good on a little $50 mini multi-tool as well. So if you're ever really disliking it, just bloody snap the knife off and send it back to Leatherman, and they'll probably send you a brand new one for whatever they're currently selling. I think it's still the same as this one. I don't think it's changed yet. They did used to have an S4 and a P4, but they've just got PS4 now. So there you go. The only thing I really don't like about this tool is the name. The name Squirt brings up all sorts of when you try and you say if you bought, and this is like a semi-serious complaint. So say you buy this for someone who's not really into tools, but has a bit of a dirty mind like me, they'll be like, Squirt, hey, all right. Like it's, you all know what I'm saying. If you don't, then I admire you, because you're obviously living a very high moral ground life. So good on you. But I wish it wasn't called the Squirt. Kind of wish the other ones weren't called the Juice as well. It's just it's bringing in a batch of associations that I really wish that I didn't have. But that's probably just me, or maybe it's everyone, and we all just pretend it's not. Anyway, so that's my long-term use review of the Squirt PS4. I hope that has been of some value for you. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye now.